We have, hold on, I don't have the speech.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to do that again. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to Temple Akiba. We are so delighted that you're here with us for our Shabbat morning service, during which Rafi is becoming a bar mitzvah. Rafi, we're so excited to be here to celebrate with you, right? My name is Rabbi Zach Shapiro, and I'm here with Kendra Lonnie Freilich. But we've got a number of other people who are helping us with music. One of them is Mary Lou Basaraba, who will be accompanying on keyboard. She's our choir director. And we also have Cantor Paul Bush. Where's Cantor Paul? Where am I looking at?
Not here yet.
Not here yet. Okay, all right.
Oh, he is.
Okay, he's here.
Okay.
And we've got Layla, who will be singing later in the service as well. So many ways to fill this place with music. The most important musical voice in here, of course, though, are your voices. And as we pray through the service, there may be melodies that you know, there may be some that you don't know, but we encourage you to really open your voice, open your soul. And Cantor, what do they do if they don't know?
Just sing la la la,
right?
Even if you're not sure.
Right? Just sing and join with us. We'll be using the blue prayer books that you received from our 7th graders when you came in. Is there anyone who still needs a prayer book that somehow got by our entourage? The mother of the bar mitzvah and the grandparents. Okay. So Eli and Josh and Eli, if the two of you can help us out.
We have some over there.
Oh, great.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. We're going to also ask that you please make sure that your cell phones are on the silent mode. And when you check to make sure they're silent and when you put the cell phones away, keep them away. We don't want photos during the service. We have a designated photographer who will be capturing those moments. We're going to be opening with the singing of Hine Matov. How wonderful it is that we're all here together as one community, and we're on page 70 of our blue prayer books. Put the strap on before. D sharp. I'll do it down to D. That's fine. Hine matov u'manayim. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד,
שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
We turn in our prayer books to page 72, and Rafi, we're going to invite you forward along with your grandparents, Mort and Elaine, for the presentation of the Tallit.
Want me to speak to him? Yeah. Rafi, one day some years ago, I realized that you will become a bar mitzvah. I also realized that we're not getting any younger. So I asked God to please give me the time so that I may be with my grandson on that day. As our God is a good God and a kind God, I will be with you today. So, mazel tov, and today you are a man, and maybe you could hurry up your wedding.
My dear Rafi, your great-grandma Ruthie used to call your mother Sherry Lichtica Kind, child of light. You are named for her and your grandfather Bobby, and yes, you are our child of light. You bring such joy and laughter into our lives, you truly light up the room. There is a saying, when words fail you, a hug says it all. You give the very best hugs. And every time I get one from you, it creates a special moment between us. Today, Boop and I are presenting you with your own Tallit, which you designed yourself. The Tallit helps you create a sacred space, all your own. It is a special place for you to communicate with God. Rafi, you are quite creative, as evidenced by the video montage you made and surprised your mom with on her birthday. You are also very literal, excuse me. Didn't mean that, sweet. Are you? Freudian mistake. When you did something you shouldn't have, you asked me if I was mad at you. And I said, Rafi, I raised 3.5 kids, so nothing kids do surprises me. About 10 minutes later, you said, who's the half kid? Yes, you make us laugh and keep us feeling young. I know you will make us proud as you travel your journey through life. Please, be kind, be moral, be productive, and oh yes, be sure to follow your dreams. for they know the path. You are a very special treasure, and we love you more than words can measure.
So, Rafi, you're going to stand right up here, and your grandparents will be behind there.
As I wrap myself in the Tallit, I fulfill the mitzvah of my Creator. Blessed Adonai, O my soul, Adonai, my God, how great you are. You are robed in glory and majesty, wrapping yourself in light as in a garment, spreading forth the heavens like a curtain. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshana b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to wrap ourselves in the fringes.
Give him another hug and kiss. Thank you.
We shall see you when we see you.
We've got a very special program at Temple Akiba, which is called the Golden Chai Award Program, when we ask for those who are aspiring to become bar and bat mitzvah to go above and beyond the role of studying the Hebrew and the Torah and the Haftorah. And it includes coming to Torah study and engaging in acts of love and kindness and community service. Rafi, you came to this program with lots of gold in your soul, and you were able to do this concurrently in large part with an award you'll be getting a little bit later on, which is through the Boy Scouts. So many of the kinds of things that you did when you came to Torah study, the questions that you asked, the empathy that's in your soul, and for the service that you do to the community, we're going to trade yarmulkes with you today. We'll take the blue one off, and we'll place the gold one on. And this is a symbol to the community of the gold that's truly in your soul that will be shared with everyone when you come into contact with us. Everyone say Mazel Tov to Rafi. Mazel Tov. And for the very first time as a Jewish adult, Rafi, you put on your beautiful, beautiful tallis. And so whenever we do something for the first time, we offer a prayer called the Shehechianu. If you open to page 344, page 344, we can sing this prayer together, thanking God for giving us life and sustaining us and enabling us to reach this incredible, incredible time.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Turning back in our prayer books to page 77 now.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware. We would lack the strength to stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength.
Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh chol basar, umafli la'asot. There are miracles everywhere if we open our eyes and look out at them. To help us to understand these miracles, we read every morning about how we can engage in them. So if we open to page 84, Rafi will be chanting these miracles and we'll respond by chanting Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tzelem Elohim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorin.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael bigvura.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Amen. Continuing now with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 106.
Yitgadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra hirute ve'amlich malchute.
Bechayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman karir.
Ve'imru
Amen.
Yehei shmei Rabbah mevora. Le'olam ul'olamei amaya. Yitbarach. Yitbarach ve'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudasha
Brihu.
le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata
Tushbechata v'nehemata damiram be'alma.
Ve'yimeru. Amen.
Our formal call to worship is the Baruch Hu. It's on page 108. We ask all who are able to please rise.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai
Rafi continues on page 113. Top of the page.
Once or twice in a lifetime, a man or woman may choose the radical leaving, having heard, Lech Lecha, go forth. God disturbs us towards our destiny by hard events, and by freedom's now urgent voice which explode and confirm who we are. We don't like leaving, but God loves becoming.
Baruch atah Adonai, habocher ba'amo Yisrael ba'ahava. The central prayer in Judaism is the Shema Yisrael. We have a tradition at Temple Akiba creating the letter Shin with our fingers, which looks like this, and covering our eyes and entering a moment of meditation as we offer this prayer together.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated, everyone. We continue on page 116 with the chanting of the V'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uve'chol nafshecha uve'chol meodecha V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anohi metzaveha hayom alevaveha v'shinantam levaneha b'divarta bam b'shifteha b'veiteha ulechteha v'adere ushokbeha uvkumeha ukshartam leot al yadeha v'hayu letotafo bein eineha utaftam al mezuzo beiteha uvisharecha leman tiskeru ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim lelolehem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'yot lahem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
Continuing now on page 117, the top of the page.
When justice burns within us like a flaming fire, when love evokes willing sacrifice from us, when to the last full measures of selfless devotion, we demonstrate our belief in the ultimate triumph of truth and righteousness. Then your goodness enters our lives and we begin to change the world, and then you live in our hearts, and we, through righteousness, behold your presence.
Do you have the page for Miriam Song? Page 3. Yes.
342. 342.
342. So, friends, if you open up your prayer books to page 342, page 342, we're going to continue with the singing of Miriam Song, which is a joyful song. In fact, Cantor just went back to get some tambourines because Rafi and his classmates are going to lead everyone in the congregation who would like to in dance around our sanctuary. Again, we're on page 342, and we invite you all to get your dancing shoes on, and I guarantee this will be your cardio for the day. Down and join the Rafi. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every thread and every strand she crafted her delight. A woman touched with spirit, she dances toward the light. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. As Miriam stood upon the shores and gazed across the seas, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march to the promised land. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're going to dance tonight. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Let's put our hands up and clap, everyone. And the women dancing with their timbrel followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long.
All right, friends. Deep, deep Shabbos breath of air. We're going to now continue with our Amidah. It's on page 124, and once again, we invite all who are able to please rise.
Adonai sefatai tifta ufia gitehilateha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rahel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zoher Asdei Avot Ve'imot, Umei Bigulam Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Mele Orzer Umashia Umagin, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mehaye HaKol Atah, Rav Le'Choshia, Mehakel Hayim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berahamin Ramim, Somech Noflim Verofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha bal gevura umido melach melech memit umechaye umatmiya Yeshua V'ne'eman atah lechayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam Keshem shmakdishim oto bishmei marom Kakatuv al yad nevieha Ze'ara ze'el ze've'amar Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh Adonai Tsevaot Melo kol ha'aretz Kevodo Adir, Adirenu Adonai Adonenu ma'adir Shimcha b'chol ha'aretz Baruch kevod Adonai Mikomo Echad hu Eloheinu Hu Avinu Hu Malkeinu Hu Moshienu Vehu Yashmienu Berachamav le'enei kol chai Ani Adonai Elohehem Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Tzion, ledor vador. Hallelujah. Ledor vador nagid god lecha, ul netzach netzachim kedushat ha-nakdish, v'shivchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush, le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
We're going to continue with our own silent prayers. Rafi, you can go and be with your family. We can use our prayer books as a guide from pages 134 to 142, or else just take a moment to reflect on what's been going on in our own lives. When you're finished with your own private prayer, you may be seated. I'm hearing the plucking sounds of the banjo in the background. Cantor Paul, why don't you, there we go. Cantor Paul, if you'll please come forward. What an honor it is to invite our friend and colleague from our sister congregation in Pasadena, Cantor Paul. Pomona.
It's the other P word.
Oh my gosh.
It's the other
In
P
Pomona. This is, I think, your fourth
Yeah.
bat mitzvah here.
I don't know, unless somebody wants to adopt our family.
Right.
This will be the last one of all of our close friends here at Temple Akiba. I'm very sad about that.
Well, we're glad that you're here again.
Thrilled to
And
be here.
thank you for helping us with a song of peace. Shabbat Shalom.
So, first I want to just thank Rafi's family for inviting me to once again be part of this simcha. We've had the honor of not only having them as friends for the last 20 years, but celebrating my son Sam's and their daughter Layla's bat mitzvah, not only Sam's in our synagogue and Layla's here, but also in Israel at the wall. What a wonderful experience that was, and traveling to Israel. Anyway, I don't know if you're like me, how you could have watched the things that have unfolded in our country the last couple of weeks and not, in the midst of great sadness and tragedy, felt at the energy and the spirit and the resilience of our young people, our teenagers. So with that in mind, I put our young teens here at Temple Akiba on the spot for about 30 seconds in the foyer just before the service, and I asked them to help show you what teen spirit really looks like without having to play any Nirvana songs. So I'm going to just do it, and they're going to echo me, and then we'll do it together, okay? So it goes like this. This is a song by our friend Josh Nelson. It goes like this. Open up your heart. Just repeat that. Open to all the lost and lonely, to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only, before our one and only, before our one and only. If your God is my God and my God is everything, aren't we all part of one God? So let your God be my God and our God be everything. Oh, we all know we're all part of one God. Everybody now. So open up your heart to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only, before our one and only. If your love is my love and my love is everything, aren't we all part of one love? So let your love be my love and our love be everything. Oh, we all know we're all part of one love. You should have it by now. So open up your heart for all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only, before our one and only. If your heart is my heart is everything. Aren't we all part of one heart? So let your heart be my heart and our heart be everything. Oh, we all know we're all part of one heart. Everybody, so open up your heart to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only, before our one and only. One more time. So open up your heart to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only, before our one and only. Just voices now. So open up your heart to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only, before our one and only.
Thank you so much, Cantor Bush. That was really very special on many levels. What a great way to enter us into the highlight of the service, the Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of Torah. And this is where Rafi will take a very ancient text and bring his own mind and heart and soul to it. And so, Rafi, we're going to ask you to come forward along with, and please forgive me if I pronounce this incorrectly, Iker, excuse me, Iker and Alexi Arce Camacho, thank you, Rohan Wang, Isaac and Eva Parmi, thank you, Parami, and Ben Bush. So, someone told me years ago that a rabbi can mispronounce the Talmud all he wants and no one will care, but if you get a name wrong, they will remember it. So, we invite you guys forward. We invite the congregation to please rise. We're on page 244, page 244. Coming forward, Rafi, are members of your family representing the chain of tradition. Your grandparents, Elena Mort, Alice Weiner, and your parents, Jerry and Sherry, and of course your sister, Layla, are all on their way. And let's organize you all. Your grandparents over here, and facing the outside. Thank you, Mary Lou. No, that's fine. Don't go over, okay? Perfect. You're going to face out this way.
And Rafi, you're going to be...
Ledor vador, generation to generation, our Torah has been passed down. Today, Rafi, it comes into your arms to wrestle with, to embrace, and to teach from. Someday, you and your sister will be able to share this incredible conversation with your children as they ascend to become bar and bat mitzvah themselves. Ledor vador.
Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, nagi godlecha.
Ulenetzach netzachim, ulenetzach netzachim, kedushacha.
Shema Yisrael,
Shemo Yachtav.
Ha'olam, ha'olam omed al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, ha'olam omed al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim, al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, ha'olam omed al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam, ha'olam omed al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim, al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Ani sameach, ani samecha, ani sameach, ani samecha, Torah, Torah sheli, Torah, Torah sheli. Dance with the Torah and sing out a song. Dance with the Torah and sing all day long. Torah, Torah sheli. Torah, Torah sheli. You can take the yad off. Yeah. And Rafi, if you can grab this also. Please be seated, everyone. Can't you do it in your Torah? Friends, we're going to call a number of people forward for an aliyah, for a really an ascending of the bima to offer a blessing. When we invite you up, we're going to ask that you please come around all the way to this side of the bima, of the platform, and come up here, but not on the front stairs. It's only because our microphone will get in the way. If you would like a handrail or a ramp, of course, come to this side. And when you offer the blessing beforehand, you'll be to my left, and you'll be here to surround Rafi with your blessings. And when you're finished, when Rafi is finished with his Torah reading, you'll offer the blessing after, and then you'll shuffle over to the cantor side. If you put your blue prayer books away, there's a space in front of the seats in front of you. If you're in the front row, there may be a slot right beneath your seat. And there are larger Torah commentaries, thank you, Cantor, There are larger Torah commentaries that are in those slots as well. If you're in the front row, reach behind you. The people in the second rows will share with you. There's enough for maybe every 2 or 3 people. And if you open up to page 584, we can follow along with the Torah reading. For our first Aliyah, we invite for the blessing Elaine and Mort Saperstein, who are here, as well as, of course, Alice Weiner. Alice, come on back.
Am I the only one? Oh dear. Somebody help me up here. Baruch et Adonai, Baruch le'olam.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Baruch le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'charbanu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, ki tisa et rosh v'nei Yisrael, lifkudehem v'natenu ish kofer nafsho l'Adonai bifkod otam v'lo yihye bahem negev bifkod otam.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'kayei olam, nata betuhenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
What?
You're going to stand right over here.
Right here?
Right there.
Right here?
For our second Aliyah, we invite forward Linda Germain, Judy Weinberger, Helene and Ted Shazer, Lisa and Joaquin Castillo, and Lisa and Todd Schwartz.
Shabbat shalom. Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Zeh yitnu kol ha'over al ha'pekudim mahatzid ha'shakel b'shekel ha'kodesh esrim geira ha'shekel mahatzid ha'shekel terumat l'Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Yishar koach.
For our third Aliyah, we invite forward Layla Starr, Ethan Castillo, Harrison Clayton, Jonah N. Graff, Kayla Germain, Samuel Bush, Stephanie Sussman, Adam Weissman, I tried to do this in one breath, but I can't, Rebecca Martin, Max Varsano, and anyone in Rafi's 7th grade class who has already become a bar or bat mitzvah. Hi, everyone. All right. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amin, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Kol ha'over al ha'pekudim es miben esrim shana v'mala yiten terumad Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Thank you so much, everyone. Shuffle off all over this one. You guys are incredible. Love to all of you. Max, I did see you back there. For our fourth Aliyah, we invite forward Shelley Clayton, Rick Saperstein, Joshua Saperstein, Shanice Jackson, and Marsha Schwartz. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome. Hi, everyone.
Wait, where's Marsha?
Ready? 1, 2, ready, go.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amin, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
He'ashir lo yarbeh, v'hadam lo yam'id, mimahatzid hashakel, latet et terumat Adonai, lechaper al nafshotechem.
Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chaye olam nota b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
We're so glad that you're here. For our fifth Aliyah, we invite forward Karen Weinstein, Parviz Barami, Lisa Bush, Cantor Paul Bush, and Fran and John Graff. Where's Paul? Get him up front. Paul, the first word is Baruch Hu.
I have blown it before, so. Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
V'lakachta et kesef hakipurim me'et b'nei Yisrael v'natata oto al avodat ohel moed v'haya lifnei Yisrael el Lezikaron lifnei Yisrael Adonai lehaper al nafshotehem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten HaTorah.
Amen.
For our sixth Aliyah, we're going to invite forward your parents, Sherry Starr and Jerry Weiner. Ya'amdu Yosef v'Sara Leah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. He'asita kior nechoshet v'hano nechoshet l'rochza v'natata oto bein ohel moed uvein hamizbeya v'natata shama mayim.
Some water,
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet. V'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amod, 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 Habachor Habar Mitzvah, Raphael Matan ben Yosef v'Sara Leah. We now invite the bar mitzvah himself, Raphael Everett Starr, for his aliyah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen.
V'rahatzu Aharon uvana mimenu et yedehem ve'et raglehem. Bevo'am el ohel moed yirhatzu ma'im v'lo yamutu. O begishtam el hamizbeach leshareh lehaktir isheh ladonai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach. Wow. Rafi, to show the congregation that you actually read from a Torah scroll and not from an iPad scroll or something like that, we're going to lift the Torah. We're actually going to ask your dad to lift the Torah. And as the Torah is lifted, we ask the congregation to please rise.
Ezot Torah Sher Sam Moshe Lifnei Bnei Yisrael Al Pi Adonai V'yad Moshe. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Rafi just so beautifully chanted from the words of our law, from the Torah. He's going to continue with a section from the prophets, the Haftarah, and it's found in our commentaries on page 607. This week's Torah portion is connected to the Haftarah from the Book of Kings. And Rafi will begin with a blessing before the chanting of the Haftarah, which is not in the commentary books.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza b'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Haboher Batorah Uvmoshe Avdo Uyisrael Amo Uvimvie Ha'emet Vatzedek. Vayehi Yamim Rabim Udvar Adonai Hayal El Eliyahu Bashana Hashlishit Lemor Lehera'e El Aha Ve'etna Matar El Pnei Ha'adama. Vayelech Eliyahu Lehera'ot El Ahav Vehara'av Hazach Beshomrom. Vayikra Ahav El Ovadyahu Asher Al Habayit Ve'ovadyahu Haya Yareh Et Adonai Me'od. Vayehi Bechachrit Izevel Et Nevi'eh Adonai. Vayikach Ovadyahu Mea Nevi'i Vayambien Hamishim Ish במרה והלכלה להם ומים. ויאמר אחאב אל עובדיהו לי בארץ אל כל מעייני המים ולא כל הנחלים אולי נמצא הזיר ונהיה סוס ופרם ולא נחריט מהבהמה. ויהלכו להם את הארץ לעבור בה, אך אף עלה בדרך אחד לבדו, ועובדיהו עלה בדרך אחד לבדו. ויהי עובדיהו בדרך, והנה אליהו לקראתו, ויגירהו ויפור על פניו, ויאמר האתה זה אדוני אליהו.
Hold on 1 second. So Rafi is about to do the blessing after, but a little bit of instructions first. Once he finishes the blessing after, you will have received little bits of candy which are making their way around the congregation right now. And they are all to be gently tossed onto the bima once he's finished. Now, you hear that crinkling sound, right?
I'm going to hide behind you.
You're going to hide behind me. I'll be hiding behind the canner then. We're going to ask that once the candy is thrown that you and it's collected, that you please put the candy in your pocket and not eat it for 2 reasons. One, this is a sanctuary and we don't eat in the sanctuary, so you'll have to save it for later. But also that crinkling sound gets really annoying. It's worse than cell phones. So we want to make sure that we don't hear the crinkling sound over the course of the rest of the service. So candy's going around. Rafi, you're going to have to concentrate really hard to get through the blessing while the commotion is going on. And why don't you begin?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, sor kol haolamim, tzadik b'chol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'medaber u'mekayem, shekol dvarav emet v'tzedek, al ha-Torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al ha'neve'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha v'limnucha lechavon u'letifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim la u'mevarhim ota yitbarach shemha b'fi kol hai tamid le'olam va'ed baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha'shabbat.
All right, come and bring them, everyone. Whoa. Okay.
See ya. Somebody just hit the mic or something.
Yeah, that happens. Go have a seat, Rafi. All right, everyone. With the great joy and energy that we're experiencing, we want to take that strength. We want to take that strength and remember that there are people who could use that energy and that joy. There are families around our country who are suffering because of losses that are indescribable with the horrible activities that have been going on in Florida and Michigan and in many other places. And then there are people that we know as well who are suffering in illness, whether it's emotional or physical. Maybe it's a depression, maybe it's an injury. And so we offer a Misha Berach, a prayer for healing. If you put the larger Chumash back away and take out your prayer books once again, and if you open to page 253, right in the middle is our prayer for healing, the Misha Berach, page 253. We'll be singing together the first verse, and then as my eyes meet yours, if there are names of people that you know who could use our prayers, please share those names out loud.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And let us say
as we prepare to place the Torah back into the ark, we're going to invite Dave and Sheila Kopatz and Raya Zelser and Tao Wang to come forward to open the ark for us. We invite the congregation once again to please rise. Rafi, if you'll join us as well. Caro, come macho us. Thank you. Excuse me. Caro, come on forward. And we're in our prayer books on page 256. Please, Caro. Yes. Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. For I have given you good instruction. Do not abandon my Torah. Rafi, come through. There we go.
It is a
Tree of life to them that hold fast to it, all of its supporters are. Happy is the tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are. Happy. Shalom, shalom. Look at the tree. Shalom, shalom. It's got a foot. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Please be seated, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. Rafi, not you. Look at the hands up.
Welcome everyone to my bar mitzvah. I want to thank the people who came from far away and came all the way here to come to my bar mitzvah. It is important to become a bar mitzvah because it is the becoming of a Jewish adult. And when this happens, I become more responsible and more aware of my actions. My Torah portion is called Ki Tisa. It's from the book of Exodus, and it's the story about the golden calf. Anyway, while Moses was up on Mount Sinai talking to God, the people of Israel counted the days wrong, so they thought that Moses was dead. They built a golden calf so they can worship a new God. While Moses was talking to God, God said, "The people of Israel are worshiping the wrong God. Why don't we just kill all of them and start fresh, and you will be the new head of the nation?" And Moses replied, "God, if you do that, if you destroy all the Israelites, then the other nations will laugh at you and think you just brought them out of the land of Egypt to die, but mostly the Egyptians will laugh at you." I chose the theme, Don't Give Up on Anyone. In my Torah portion, the Israelites were giving up on God, and God was giving up on the Israelites. But Moses reminds everyone not to give up on anyone, because if everybody gives up on them, then who will guide them and who will help them if they are hurt? If you give up on, let's say, your friend, and if he is doing something that he has been practicing for a long time, and you just go up to him and say, "You can't do it," then he might feel bad and not want to do it anymore. Also, you should not give up on yourself. My mom wanted me to try out a new school, but I felt very strongly about staying in the school that I was in. I didn't give up on my decision, and I didn't give up on what I thought was the right choice for me, and it turned out to be the best choice for me. If you don't believe in yourself, you won't be happy, and you won't be able to make happy memories, and nobody wants that. To me, being Jewish is something to do on a Monday. Just kidding. Being Jewish is getting to meet new people and doing holidays that other people do not get to do. On Mondays, we'd meet in Stu's class to learn about Jewish history, and during that class, all of us can hang out with our friends that are in the class. An important value in Judaism is being kind or helping people out. It is important because if someone were hurt or ill, they would need someone to be there for them and help them if they need something. In Boy Scouts, if we are having a meeting and we are on a camp out, somebody might need help putting something up, so somebody has to step in. The person who steps up is an example of a kind person. Another important Jewish value is doing mitzvah, good deeds. I chose to complete the Golden High Award in my synagogue as well as the Ner Tamid Award for Boy Scouts. Let me tell you, it was a lot of work, but it was worth it. I learned a lot about Israel and Jewish history. I also learned how important it is not leaving things to the last minute. As part of the award, we are supposed to choose a mitzvah project. I have chosen to give stuffed animals to kids in the cancer hospital because I want them to feel that they aren't alone and that they'll have an animal to make them not feel so scared. I hope all of you will consider donating a stuffed animal to help me with this very important project. In conclusion, I want to thank everyone who helped me get to this bar mitzvah. So, thank you, Cantor Lonnie Freilich, for teaching me the Torah portion and everything that goes with it, like the Haftorah and the tunes. Rabbi Zach for helping me write this speech and letting me heckle him during the high holiday services. By the way, if you heckle me, I don't get mad. I get even, except 3 times worse. And always answering my questions. The Sisterhood for the Kiddush Cup, the Board of Temple Akiva for enabling us to have such a great congregation, Randy Bishop for being a great director of the religious school, and Stu for dealing with our class and also teaching us things that I didn't even know about until I was in your class. My grandma and Bupa for encouraging me and, most importantly, driving me to temple on Wednesdays for Torah practice and getting me donuts afterwards. My sister Layla for being a role model for me, and finally my mom and dad for doing everything for me, for inspiring me to be myself, and for making all of this happen. I have chosen to do the Remember Us speech, the Remember Us speech. So, yeah. Over 1.5 million Jewish children died in the Holocaust, an unbearable truth that is beyond human understanding. At best, there are only fragmentary records of those young lives. Much of the information about these children comes from the memories who survived or escaped. Their courage and love helped carry on these memories. Today, I have accepted the legacy of memory, and I am dedicating my bar mitzvah to Mikhail Chesky. Mikhail was born in Kolle, Russia, in 1937. His father's name was Zayama, and his mother's name was Musia. Mikhail died in the Shoah in Kolle in 1942. He was only 5 years old, and he had a younger brother and a younger sister who were also killed. Mikhail's uncle survived and recorded the death of Mikhail so his life would not be forgotten. I have also chosen to donate money to the Remember Us as a part of my Bar Mitzvah project. Remember Us is an organization dedicated to keep the memory of the children who perished in the Holocaust alive by giving the Bar and Bat Mitzvah kids a child to remember as they celebrate their own Bar and Bar Mitzvah. The whole point of the Remember Us organization is so that people who are having a bar or bat mitzvah can remember the kids who were not able to do what I am doing right now.
Rafi, you stand here today as a Jewish adult. You just read your Torah portion and you got your Tallit. Welcome to the club. I'm so proud of you. You work so hard, studying almost every day and excelling at everything you do. You may be a Jewish adult now, but in my eyes, you are still the little brother who played hide and seek with me and would scare me almost every time I found you. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you today and every day. Mazel tov.
Notice how she said almost every day.
First of all, Rafi Tafi, I am so honored to be your mom, and I couldn't be prouder than I am today. I'm blown away by you today, and my heart is overflowing. The way you've taken ownership of your bar mitzvah, not just today, but throughout the process of becoming a bar mitzvah, taking it upon yourself to study and prepare without any battles, amazing. I'm watching you transform and flourish from the inside out. You are becoming a young man before my eyes, and I must say it's a bittersweet feeling. You're our youngest, and I guess I've always looked at you as our baby. So it's with pride and joy that I watch you grow into such a kind, considerate, compassionate, persistent, hilarious young man. But in my heart and soul, you will always be my baby with the yummy hugs. The theme you drew from your Torah portion is to never give up, and our theme for your bar mitzvah is light. You embody both. When you were about 4 years old, you went to a birthday party and you watched some older kids riding a two-wheel bike very intently. I could almost see the wheels turning in your brain, and you turned to me and told me you wanted to ride it. I put you on it, and off you went. You didn't wait for instructions, you didn't look back at me, you just got on it and took off. No hesitation, no fear, which is how you approach many things in your life. Parkour, friendships, electronics, getting what you want. You follow your heart, and you don't give up on others. You are willing to forgive and give others another chance, just like God did with his Israelites. This persistence and this curiosity will take you far in life, and I am delighted. So that's the positive side of never giving up. Also, when you were little, I wanted to be the kind of mom who didn't just say no or because I said so. I wanted to explain to you why you couldn't have that knife or those scissors or jump from the roof of the car and jump from the garage roof. So after I had explained to you why you couldn't have it, you'd look at me with those big, beautiful eyes and say, "But I want it." You never gave up, and you never forgot. If you couldn't have it then, you'd hound and hound, wanting to know when, exactly when, what day, and what time. It's a good thing you're so precious. While you are very persistent, you are also light. You light up the room with your wonderful, adventurous presence. You light up our world with your infectious laugh. You light up my heart by just being you, and you light up my soul with your healing hugs. Your name, Raphael, means God has healed in Hebrew, but you almost left the hospital with the name Baby Boy Starwiner. Your dad and I couldn't find a name that we felt connected to, so we decided to wait to see you and get a feeling for you before we committed to a name. Adrian, Daddy hated, Efren, Lalo, Jamie, Dante, and a few other names were slowly crossed off the list, and it was narrowed down to Seth or Raphael. We were both leaning toward Raphael, but couldn't quite put pen to paper until the woman from admissions told us we had 2 more hours or Baby Boy was going on your birth certificate. That shot us into action. We are so glad we chose Raphael because you are a healer. Those hugs of yours could heal a broken heart, a bad day, hurt feelings, add extra joy to a simcha, or just make someone's day. When it came time to figure out your mitzvah project, you immediately knew you wanted to do something for kids. You chose to start a stuffed animal drive to give to kids in the hospital fighting cancer. You have a soft spot in your big heart for kids and babies, and I love to share those moments with you when we see a baby and just go crazy over them. You will be a caring dad just like your dad. Just as Moses and the Israelites took the road less traveled, so do you. You are not a follower, but forge your own unique path. You approach the world with your distinct view, infused with humor and irony. It makes for an exciting, spontaneous, adventure-filled life, and as your mom, I couldn't want more for you, and I couldn't love you more, Rafi.
Something about Rafi that's very special. First of all, it's his coordination. My first experience of this is when Rafi was about 2.5 years old, and he borrowed his sister's scooter, and he was hauling down the driveway, and then in our backyard, you make this hard right-hand turn, and right in the apex of the turn was a something, and he went right around it with the greatest of ease, and like it wasn't even there. And I said, at that moment, I knew he was way more coordinated than me. The second thing is his memory. He forgets nothing, unless it has to do with taking out the trash. Then all bets are off. However, if you're supposed to take him somewhere or you owe him something, he never forgets. The third thing is his tenaciousness. Rafi will work on something until he has it perfected. This especially applies to the parkour or something he's working on a trampoline, and he has a local fan club. My neighbors are always watching his crazy stunts, and they report on how good he's getting. It's true. It amazes me what he does. Rafi really got his Torah portion and his Haftarah. He would study on his own, which is really amazing. When studying the portion with Rabbi Zach, he came up with some great insights about his Torah portion. Rafi said that the Torah portion was about forgiving people, a very valuable lesson to learn in today's world. Last October, our Boy Scout troop was climbing Mount Langley, which is a 14,000-foot mountain just right near Whitney. And at about the 11,500-foot level, Rafi had altitude sickness, and he was really feeling bad. So when it came time to wake up at 4 in the morning to bag the peak, he just could not get up, and I didn't want to do that. It was really hard, but we had to hike 8 miles out, and he did that in massive pain. Our next mountain was San Jacinto in the desert. And he didn't want to do it because he remembered what it was like on Mount Langley. So I tried to do my best sales job. First, he asked me how far it was to the base camp, and I said, about 3 miles. He says, is that all? I said, yeah. Then he asked me how far to the summit. I said, about 3.5 miles each way. He said, is that all? He says, I'll do it. Once we got on the trail, all I saw was his dust. And he was at the top with the 4 older Boy Scouts, and I never even saw him. It was amazing. The next thing I love about Rafi is his big heart. He said to me that we had to go out on Valentine's Day to get a present for Layla and Mom. We went over to Lundine's, and he picked out a coffee mug that said, free hugs. And his sister received a bath bomb, which she really loves. He really searched out the best gifts that they would like. And he does give the best hugs. We also help out with our Cub Scout pack. A few weeks ago, we were helping some Cub Scouts with their Pinewood Derby cars, and he was so great with the little kids. It's amazing. And Rafi made a car too. It's like, what's the car for? And he says, I'm making it for a kid who doesn't have one. I love the way he focuses on other people and not just himself. He's very generous. My wish for you is that you continue being the mensch that you've become. Keep studying this Jewish stuff. I hope that it brings you wisdom and insight. Live love, and experience life to the fullest. I love you with all my heart. Best wishes, Dad. Oh, group hug.
Rafi, one of the greatest joys for Cantor and I is to watch souls like you just blossom. Are you telling me I spelled something wrong? Yeah, all right. That's okay. I don't know how to spell parkour. That's okay. One of our greatest joys is watching and witnessing people like you blossoming into young adults. And it fills us with pride and with joy and with a sense of goodness. I want to share with you and with the congregation 3 words that popped out from your Torah portion that I think have so much to do with you. The first is the word moed, as in ohel moed, which means witness. The ohel moed is the tent of witnessing or the tent of meeting. Rafi, today you stand here as a witness. You're witnessing the community who has come to see you. You're a witness of your own soul, which is flourishing in so many ways. As a bar mitzvah, you are now eligible in Judaism to be called upon as a witness. And hearing what your mom shared, you don't forget anything. So you capture these moments, and they are truly locked into your heart. On this day of your bar mitzvah, take everything that you've witnessed, take it all in, and let it resonate, reflect on it, let it guide you through all your days. Another important word from your portion is terumah, which means an offering. And it's connected to the fact that every person who helped build the tabernacle brought an offering to from his or her own capability. Rafi, you have something that you can give the world that no one else has. Whether it's the smile that you bring, whether it's the music that you bring, whether it is the hug that you give, no one else does it like you. Your terumah, your specific offering, is unique. I personally feel blessed every day that I see that offering that you bring. And you always ask me for an offering also. I don't think there's been a time that you come to my office without asking if I had candy. So offerings can go in both ways. The last word I want to tell you about is nafshechem, which comes from the word nefesh, which means soul. Today is a day that your nefesh, that your soul deepens. And your soul is an old soul. In many ways, your soul stood there at Mount Sinai when Moses was coming down the mountain with the 10 Commandments. Your soul was there during the Holocaust when this twin that you have adopted to share your day with, your souls are connected, and your soul was there with him. That person's soul is here with you. Your soul, your nefesh, will be here well beyond your bar mitzvah as you continue to resonate and bring goodness into the world. And so, Rafi, 3 words: moed, that you're a witness; terumah, that you have an offering; and nefesh, soul. If we take those 3 words and put them together as an acronym, it spells the name Matan, which is your middle name, which in and of itself means a gift. Your essence, your very name, is embedded into your Torah portion, and you truly are a gift, a sense of goodness for me, for Cantor, for all of us at Temple Akiba, and for your friends, family, and guests who are here to witness this incredible day. And so, Raphael Starr, on this day of your bar mitzvah, we're going to invite you in front of the open ark, and even though it's going to be open, we ask those who are here to please remain seated. We're going to call Rafi's 7th grade classmates from Temple Akiba forward for a special ritual.
A big tallis here.
Oh, let's use the big tallis there. Great, thanks, Jerry. Hold on, Ditch. Ah, perfect. Thank you.
יברכך Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha.
May God's soul smile upon you and be gracious unto you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Shalom.
May God's countenance always be lifted upon you, granting you the most precious gift, the gift of shalom, of peace. Amen. Give the cantor a hug first. Cantor goes first. Rafi, you stay here. Not yet. We're going to have the voice notes. Stand over here, please. It's my honor to invite forward Dan O'Brien, who is here representing your Boy Scout troop. Where's Dan? Here he is. Oh, boy, you're tall. Wow. Good to meet you. Wow.
I'm very, very honored to be here today. This is really neat for me. So Rafi is about to earn something very special. In Boy Scouts, religion, or more specifically, duty to God, is an important aspect in which we do. A scout is reverent. That's one of our 12 scout laws. A scout is reverent. To a scout, reverence is a deeply held, constantly evolving set of beliefs and ethics. For some, it's embodied by organized religion. For others, reverence is represented by a respect for others and the world around us. Reverence is also much about the respect about one another's beliefs, as it is about the Scouts' own beliefs. Today, I'm honored to present the Boy Scouts Ner Tamid emblem to Rafi. It's a really neat medallion that he's going to be able to wear on his sash. You should be very proud of it. Earning the Ner Tamid emblem has the express intent to help a scout grow in their spirituality. He's done a lot of work to get here today, and he had to do a little more to earn this award. The hope is that it helps strengthen Rafi's want to be reverent and to be faithful in his religious duties. Since I'm not Jewish, I'm a bit rusty on my Hebrew. I thought it was important, though, to learn a little bit about this, the words Ner Tamid. It means eternal light. I think most of you probably know that. I didn't. An eternal light hangs above the ark in every synagogue. I'm sure you all know that as well. It is often associated with the menorah, the 7-branched lampstand that stood in front of the temple in Jerusalem. It's also associated with the continuously burning incense altar, which stood in front of the actual ark. Jewish sages interpreted the Ner Tamid as a symbol of God's eternal and imminent presence in our communities and in our lives. As the name suggests, eternal lights are never extinguished. So there is some symbolism in this word, right, in this award. As a part of Rafi's requirements to earn this emblem, Rafi needed to do some research, and part of that was to pull some passages from the, I hope I get this right, the Pirkei Avot, all right? That means Ethics of Our Fathers. It's a collection of compilation of ethical teachings and maxims passed down to the rabbis, beginning with Moses and onward. It's unique in that it's the only tractate of the Mishnah dealing solely with ethical and moral principles. There's little or no laws found in it. One of the teachings Rafi chose in a list of them in his report that I was really drawn to is from chapter 2, verse 21. It reads, "He used to say, 'It is not incumbent upon you to finish the task, yet you are not free to desist from it. If you have studied much in the Torah, much reward will be given to you, for faithful is your employer who shall pay you the reward of your labor. And know that the reward for the righteous shall be in the time to come.'" So I found this to relate almost directly to scouting. And I found it interesting that Rafi chose it. I don't know if that was intentional. We are a constant work in progress in scouting and in life. The task is never finished. I hope that Rafi's earning of this emblem does not serve as a finish line for you, but it's just a reminder of the work in life is never over, and you'll continue to better yourself. Congratulations, Rafi. Can I put this on you? All right, what do we want it? Let's put it on here. It's kind of like putting the bouquet on. All right, it's on there. Looks great. All right. Oh, and there's a certificate as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rabbi Dan. Wow. I love that teaching. Just one comment I want to offer. People often say, well, where's the Ner Tamid? And here, we actually, if you'll see the discs that are in the window, those give off a natural light from the sun. So they absorb the sunlight and they reflect the sunlight. And so it's a very natural Ner Tamid, eternal light feature that we have in our community. Can I see the pin on you, Rafi? You and your dad have always been proud members of the Scouts, and I've appreciated the light that both of you, that your entire family brings. You are indeed a Ner Tamid. We're going to invite forward another Ner Tamid, another eternal light in our community, and that's Elizabeth Zlotowicz. Elizabeth is our Vice President of Membership, and she's here to not only say hello to you, Rafi, but to say hello to the community. Elizabeth, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom,
Thank you for
Rabbi.
being here.
Mazel tov. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yasher Koach. I am kvelling, and I'm not a member of the family. I'm all wutzed and all those other words. I've learned so much today. First of all, welcome. Welcome to Temple Akiba on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Temple. Welcome to all the visitors. If you're a regular member here, good to see you again. And if you're here for the first time, please know you don't have to be first ever again. This is now your home, or we hope you feel at home. And please feel free to always come back. Yasher Koach, I've learned so much today. My head is spinning. First of all, I actually Googled parkour this week. I learned that. I'd never even heard of it. Do you actually do those runs and flips and spins and turns and twists and leaps? And all, my goodness, you're all in one piece. I'm at the computer and my heart is going, I'm very impressed. Maybe one day I can actually see you do it live. I have a couple of things to present to you, some business. First of all, your certificate of Bar Mitzvah, that's the Boy Scouts certificate. I have a certificate here. So many certificates. What are you going to do with all of these wonderful things? It's official, folks. He is a Bar Mitzvah. This is a certificate signed by the rabbi and cantor and myself on behalf of the board. So you're going to hold that in a safe place. And in your honor, your temple community has planted a tree in Israel in your honor, and my hope for you. First of all, let me tell you two things why I was so touched by what you shared today. Two things. A lot of things leaped off the page, but your Golden Chai project with the Remembrance Project. As you know, my parents were children of the Holocaust and had the good fortune, obviously, to escape. So that certainly rings true. They certainly knew many children who weren't as lucky as they were. And so the fact that you have chosen someone to remember today really spoke to me. And something that no one knows here is that when I was your age, I was a kid with cancer in the hospital when I was 12 years old. So the fact that you have chosen that as something that's personal to you makes me feel like I have an additional connection to you. And I'm sure that all those kids will appreciate those stuffed animals. I know I would have when I was that age. So back to the business. We have planted a tree in Israel, and my hope for you, our hope for you is just like this tree, you are planted here at Temple Akiba. You have been here, I think, since first or second grade, a long time. And your family is certainly a valued member of this community, but now you individually have a history here and a home here. And I know that your life is going to be very far-reaching as you continue all of your interests, just like the branches of this tree in Israel is very far-reaching. But please know you're always grounded here, with roots here, and may you always have a home here, and we love seeing you. And Mazel Tov, congratulations, welcome again to everyone.
One additional honor that we have now that you've become a bar mitzvah, Cantor is taking out of the ark our brand new scroll, which is kind of like a Torah scroll, but it's different in that it's blank inside except for some beautiful artwork. And every single person who becomes bar or bat mitzvah, or anyone who has become bar or bat mitzvah, has an opportunity to sign this. After Rafi signs it, we'll lift it up so everyone can see what it looks like. I have a pen right here. And Rafi, you're going to sign right below Jonah. And put today's date. What is today? March 3rd. Right. And now we're going to lift this up. In fact, hold on. Cantor and Elizabeth will lift it up so everyone can see just a little bit of the artwork that's here.
You got it.
Elizabeth, you take this?
I got it.
And it says in Hebrew, Orenu, hold on, Orenu meir tov yoter yachad, meaning our light shines brighter together. And that is our synagogue motto. So, Rafi, your name will forever be part of our Lador Vador scroll. Mazel Tov once again. Mazel Tov! Thank you so much, Elizabeth. You cannot sit down yet. Friends, our concluding prayers begin.
Wait, Layla.
Oh, Layla. Oh my gosh, of course. What a beautiful honor it is that Layla will be joining us with Cantor and with Mary Lou on the keyboards to share a personal prayer and song for Rafi. Do you want Rafi here while you're singing? Oh, to sit down.
You can sit down.
Okay.
Layla and I sang a duet at her bat mitzvah, and it is an honor for us to once again sing a duet for Rafi at your bar mitzvah today. but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name, but if I did, well, really, what's it to ya? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter what you heard, the holy or the broken, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I loved watching your parents' faces, but I loved watching your friends' faces too. Your friends also. It's now concluding.
Now concluding.
All right, okay. Our concluding prayers, friends, begin with the Aleinu, and we are going to invite forward to open the Ark Tina Swanson, Brooke Morujo, Gabby Friedenthal, and Carolina Camacho to come forward to open the Ark. We're on page 282, everyone. And we ask the congregation that you... I'm sorry? And Dave Swanson. Thank you. Got it. Okay. All right. Rafi, we invite you to come forward as well. We invite the congregation to please rise once again. On page 288, as we prepare for Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish, we offer this reading. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. We remember very special friends and family of Rafi who have died, who continue to shine upon us from their eternal resting space, including Lance Saperstein, L. Robert Weiner, Michael Schwartz, Michael Myers, Bert Germain, and Brenda Marie Anderson. May their names guide us with goodness always. On page 294, page 294, we read together the words of the mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'amad divrach rotei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, bagala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach, le'olam u'amei omaya, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitba'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekudasha, brichu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma, v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who causes peace to be known in the high heavens help us understand that by reaching out to each other, we can have peace on earth as well. For all Israel and for all humanity, we say, Amen. Layla, Sherry, and Jerry, if you can join your son on the bima.
Sure. Our closing song is Oseh Shalom. So you can either use the last 3 lines of the mourner's Kaddish that we just spoke of, or if you know this, feel free to put your books down, grab someone in your arms next to you, and this has a lot of hand clapping too, so you might want to let go at a certain point, so enjoy. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom.
Thank you.